The brand Héron is what we're gonna look closer into today. Let's open the box and get straight into it. We actually couldn't hold back on trying the watch straight away on our wrist, because it looks so freaking good. But let's go back to how it actually looks in the case. The box that the watch comes in is a smaller kind of leather travel case. I actually think this is how Omega sends you their watches after they've been serviced nowadays, in a similar kind of case. But I love this box because it really displays, and when you open it, it feels like you really displays the watch in a good way. This blue one also contrasts the white really nicely. The specifications of the watch is that the case size is 39 millimeters in diameter, the lugs are 20 millimeter, thickness is 11.3, and the lug to lug measure, which I think is very important, is 47 millimeters. You're gonna see it later, but it sits on great on my wrist. This watch also comes with an automatic Miyota 9039, which is a quite decent movement. But my absolute favorite part about this watch is the bezel. Why? Because this bezel has a sapphire dome case. I think that gives the best look ever. Looking at these specifications, I think the $620 this watch will set you back. You get a lot for them. But this is also what you expect from somewhat of these smaller brands. You get a lot of watch for the money. And for me, the bezel is what sells it. I think it's definitely worth the price. And it's a super decent. I got a lot of nice comments while wearing it during this week, and I love looking at the time myself. So let's talk a little bit about Héron Watches. Héron is a Canadian watch brand. I think this is probably the first Canadian watch I've been trying. And they have done 5 collections. The Marinor, as the collection is called, that we're looking into, is the 4th one. The latest and the 5th one they did is called Ghost. This one, if you follow any watch people, you've probably seen on Instagram. It's all over the place. It basically looks like a Marinor with a different bezel and a little bit more stealthy kind of design. Make sure to check that one also. And this is how it looks on my wrist. And my wrist is 16.5 centimeter. 39 millimeter is the case size that fits me perfect. A trend in the industry is that a lot of watches come with this quick release system, and Héron has it as well. It makes it super convenient for everyone to change strap and also remove it, try something else. We love it because it brings interest to the watch industry. But looking closer into the strap of Héron, we can just say one thing. We're as impressed with this as we are with the bezel, as I've talked a lot about in this video. The strap is super solid. It even have this kind of hidden extension in the clasp. This is quite rare, I would say, that you have such a well-built kind of micro adjustment in the clasp. Usually it's something with the spring bar that you have to change with the tool. It's usually on the more high-end brands you can see these ones that are hidden into the clasp. This just shows that Héron is on a little bit of a higher level compared to many other microbrands that I've tried before. Another thing that I learned doing research about this watch is about the scratch resistance. This watch has actually been around to quite a few reviewers, but the strap looks brand new. And I didn't know because they have this really hardened kind of steel that doesn't scratch so easy. There's actually another YouTuber who did a cool video and he tried to scratch it, but it didn't work. I'll try to link it below. And of course, when I had the watch off its strap, I had to take some pictures with the case only. You know, I love this kind of photo angle because it really shows you how the case looks. You can see the lugs more in detail, and also the backside with this kind of captain and all the specifications. But as I said, again, I will get back to this all the time. The bezel makes the watch shine. Looking close at this also, you have this kind of sunbursty feeling in the dial because it is quite light in the middle, but outside in the angles it's quite dark. It also makes it summery, but not too summery. The bezel is obviously turnable, and it has 120 clicks, I think, and it is quite sturdy, so you don't just accidentally change the bezel. If you're interested in any of these watches, make sure to check out Héron's website. I'll link it down below because these are available for pre-order right now and they will be shipped out in October. We're trying a new angle while filming this watch to give you a little bit of a feel how it looks while wearing it. It's almost like when you watch yourself in a mirror wearing the watch. With this said, we want to thank you guys for watching. Let us know, have you tried Héron before and what do you think about the brand?